Hey guys, LC Comics here, back in with another video. Today I thought I'd bring you a short video on my top 5 favourite comic publishers. So before I get into the top 5, I have 2 honourable mentions. So basically what would have been my 6 and 7 if it was like a top 10. These 2 are in no particular order. So yeah, first off is Vault Comics. This is Heathen, published by Vault Comics. They've done a few series that I've enjoyed. The print quality of their trades is really good. They have a nice like matte finish. But yeah, Vault, they're putting out some good stuff. They're relatively new publisher, but from everything I've read of them so far, has been really good. So yeah, Vault would be my first honourable mention. My second honourable mention, which might be kind of surprising to some, if you know me, might not be as surprising. It's actually Marvel. Here I've got Winter Soldier: The Bitter March. I used to really like Marvel, not so much anymore. Other publishers have just taken favour over them. Not really a fan of what they do, what they're doing in the comics at the moment. They may actually be number 5, but no higher than that really. I've just decided to go with a different publisher for number 5 because right this second, how I'm feeling right now, I prefer the number 5 publisher to Marvel. So yeah, Marvel is my second honourable mention. Now, into the top 5 itself, let's get to the first publisher. Now, this publisher isn't very well known. They're very small, but I like what they're about. Everything I've read of theirs is very accessible, very easy to read. It's Alterna Comics. You can see their logo up there. I believe they're relatively new, and their kind of gimmick is that they print newsprint. If you can see there, it's like, you know, like the classic kind of print, and because of this they're able to sell their books so cheap. And everything, I haven't read that much from them surprisingly, but every single thing I've read of them has been like really well done, and obviously cheap as well, very accessible, really just chill, good reads. This was good, specifically Fear Diaries. And yeah, they give a lot of like new creators a chance to kind of show off what they can do, which is something I really appreciate as well. I think is really cool of them to do. So yeah, Alterna Comics is my number 5 favourite comic publisher currently. My 4th favourite publisher is kind of well known, but it's Boom Studios. This book, obviously, Suicide Risk. With Boom Studios, I've liked everything I've read of theirs. I haven't loved everything, but everything is of at least a good standard of, you know, quality. And they put out like a variety of books that are generally interesting. This specifically, Suicide Risk, was really interesting when I read it. You know, a lot of this stuff goes under the radar, and you know, after reading certain things that I'd never heard of before, I'm like, how is this not more popular? So yeah, Boom Studios are my 4th favourite comic publisher. My 3rd favourite publisher, very big in the indie scene. In fact, probably the biggest when it comes to indie books and indie stories. Obviously, is Image Comics. It's specifically Seven to Eternity, one of my favourite series of all time. Top 3 definitely, maybe even number 1. Who knows? But yeah, Image put out a lot of quality series. They put out a lot of series just in general. You know, when it comes to trades, which is what I'm into, their print quality is always brilliant. And yeah, the stories, most Image series that I've read have been really good. A few bad ones, you know, cough cough, Sovereign, terrible, cough cough. But, you know, Seven to Eternity, being a brilliant example, you know, some of their books are so good, so well told. And when it comes to, you know, long ongoing series that aren't like superhero series, Image is definitely the place to go for that, I believe. You know, it's that, you know, they're such a great publisher for creator-owned content. So yeah, Image Comics, my 3rd favourite comic publisher. At number 2, might be a surprise to some, maybe not to others. I don't know. You might know me by now. Who knows? You know, I don't know who you are watching this currently, but anyway, big publisher, DC Comics. Love so many of their characters, so many series they've done I have loved. You know, almost as many I haven't liked. In fact, that's probably not true. But, you know, they put out some really quality stuff. I love the universe and all the connected stuff. they're big characters, not so much. I'm very much into, you know, slightly more niche characters, I guess. You know, like Green Arrow, Deathstroke. You know, if you know what I mean. I like Deathstroke. You know, slightly smaller, lesser known characters, and I think that's where DC really thrives. And you know, some of their series that aren't their main series, like Green Arrow New 52 from Volume 4 onwards, are brilliant. So, some of the stuff they do, you know, is they get some of the best creators to tell some of the best stories, basically. And you know, DC are really good. Out of the top three, out of the big three, sorry, DC are definitely my favourite. Which, you know, brings me to my number one. So DC is my number 2 favourite comic publisher. So at number 1, you should know this by now. You should look at the channel, you'll know. You know, look at my t-shirt, you'll know. You know, if you know me, you'll know. It's Valiant. It has to be. Everything Valiant does is not okay. Exaggeration. Almost everything that Valiant touches turns to gold. Apart from the odd few volumes, from everything I've read so far, it's all been brilliant. This, especially the Valiant, is the standout for me. So good. The whole connected universe, they do it perfectly. Like, oh, I can't sing Valiant's praises enough. They don't oversaturate the market, as in they only release a certain amount of books, and therefore I think it's something like 7 to 11 a month, which is you know, isn't that much, especially compared to publishers like DC or Marvel. But almost everything that I've read of Valiant has been interesting, and almost everything has been brilliant. Like, I struggle to think of Valiant series that have been bad, especially the whole way through. Some series have been like, had their rocky moments, but every series has a standout moment. Like, basically, Valiant is great, and they are my number 1 favourite comic publisher. So that's it, guys. That's my top 5 favourite comic publishers. You know, tell me what your favourite comic publishers are down in the description. Not in the description, that doesn't make sense. Tell me what your favourite comic publishers are down in the comments. That's it. You know, top 5, top 10, top 3, whatever you want to do. If you want to make a video on it, feel free. Let me know that you've done it, tweet at me or something, and I will definitely watch that. You know, leave the video a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Down in the description is my Watery affiliate link if you want to buy anything from Watery. Use that link and I get a bit of a kickback. Also, my Pop in a Box link is down there. Get 20% off your first purchase at Pop in a Box if you use that. But yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.